Hey guys, it's Sam, and this video is a little bit different this week, but it's also kind of important to me. It's based off of the Global Goals, which is if you guys don't know, I'll put a link in the description, but it's basically a international thing where a bunch of countries, preferably every country, and all of its people and governments and stuff will work together to basically make the world a better place. And they have a bunch of different goals for a bunch of different themes, like poverty, education, hunger, water, animals, and a whole bunch of other stuff. I definitely recommend checking it out and seeing what appeals to you and possibly spreading the word, because the world needs our help. I wanted to do a video based off of one of the global goals that kind of jumped out at me, and that was life underwater. This particular drawing that I'm doing is actually based on another video that I saw on YouTube a few months back. I'll put it in the description, but I just want to warn you that it's super graphic and it's very difficult to watch. So if you're not great with blood and pain and all that sort of stuff, I don't recommend watching it. I mean, I'll just quickly describe it here, leaving out the gory details, but I couldn't finish watching the video. Like, it was bad. It was, these, I don't remember exactly what they were. These people out on the boat, I think they were kind of like wildlife researchers sort of deal, and they found a sea turtle, but the sea turtle was injured. It had a straw, a literal straw, up one of its nostrils, and they had to get it out. And I ended up crying when I was watching the video. I was like sobbing. It was so sad and it hurt so much to see. And that's just not that one sea turtle, it's everything. And it just really impacted me and really upset me to see. And then I just wanted to kind of, for the global goals drawing, I wanted to kind of represent that in an artwork piece. So that's what I did. I went through several thumbnails actually before the final picture, the final idea came about. I really wanted this to be something special, and I'm not good at drawing animals, so I actually can't think of a time where I've ever drawn a sea turtle. This might be the first time I've ever drawn a sea turtle. I mean, I've drawn Squirtle before, but I don't think that really counts. But I wanted it to be kind of somewhat realistic-ish, but not like hyper-realistic. But anyway, so I had a bunch of different thumbnails. There were 3 things I wanted to incorporate into the drawing. I wanted to obviously have the sea turtle, I wanted to have water, and I wanted to have like the blood kind of representing the things that we've done to our environment and the pain that these creatures are experiencing. And I had one where the sea turtle was kind of going up, and just like the blood and water was kind of mixing together under it, and it was kind of flowing together, but it looked too much like a graphic design, like a logo, and I didn't want that. I wanted something more, I guess. And then I tried to like fix it by maybe adding like more turtles and kind of different directions, and it just really wasn't working out, so I scrapped the idea completely and I tried something different. And I was like, well, what if it was going down and the blood was going up instead of down? And then that's kind of what led to this drawing. And as I was working on it, I realized that it just kind of felt empty and incomplete. And as I kept adding more and more details, I was talking to Alex about it. I'm like, this doesn't feel like there's enough in it. And then he was like, well, what if you added garbage at the top? Because there's a lot of garbage in our water. So I was like, yes, alright. So it's kind of really quick scribbles, and I'm hoping just the general gist that it's trash comes across. I know some of them kind of look like plastic bags, and like that's good. That's kind of what I was aiming for. But I was just kind of going for also a bunch of random squiggles too, and since they're such a small detail, I didn't want to pay too much attention to them. It was like the background thing, like it wasn't going to be the main focus. But for what it is, I'm kind of mixed feelings about the finished result. Like, I'm happy that I did something different and that I am trying to spread this information of the global goals, and hopefully you guys will check it out and spread that too, because it would be super great if we can all work together to make the world a better place. And I really mean that. And on the other hand, as with almost all of my artwork pieces, There are always things that I will find flaws in and things that I want to be able to improve next time, but it was a learning experience. I learned a lot, and it was very interesting to push myself and go out of my comfort zone and do something a little bit more unusual. So yeah, I'll go ahead and put a bunch of links in the description below that I recommend you guys check out, and hopefully you enjoyed. I'll also be having another focus point video that's kind of like a mini tutorial on this artwork as well coming this Saturday, so feel free to come back for that. And thanks for watching. Bye!